Claudia with Crazy Island Studios, and I am coming to you today to tell you about the next swap for the Crazy Island family. If you are one of my YouTube viewers and you watch my YouTube videos, you are a member of the Crazy Island family, even if you're not a member on the Facebook site. No worries. If you want to be a member on the Facebook site, we do have a Facebook group called Crazy Island Family. There's always a link down in the description if you'd like to go check it out. It's an awesome place. Everybody's super supportive and friendly and kind, and you can post your work and get great feedback. And if you want to be a part of it, head on over there and check it out. But for matters of all this, I do combine them so that you guys here who are just on YouTube, who don't have a Facebook account, aren't a part of the group for whatever reason, you guys can still participate in our swaps. I try to, until it gets too big and out of control, I'm going to keep doing it this way. So what we're doing this time, we're going to have 2 swaps this month. 2. But only one of them actually requires that you make something, so it shouldn't be too hard to participate in both. So Gina Ahrens, if you do not watch her YouTube or not subscribe to her YouTube channel yet, you should definitely check her out. I'll post her name right here, or her link, or something will be here for you to be able to find her. You do want to check out Gina Ahrens' YouTube channel. She's a great artist. You'll find some great tips and some awesome art journaling over there, and she's going to be heading up a monthly swap starting this month. So if you want to get in on that, you should go check it out. It is still through Crazy Island Family. She's helping me out with that site, so it's not separate from us. It's still part of the Crazy Island Family. Excuse me. I'm just having her help me out because she's awesome sauce like that. She's going to do this for me. So we're still going to do other swaps, but she's going to be heading up a monthly swap every month. I'll let her tell you all about it. It'll be coming up a little bit later this week. So, or today, or tomorrow. I'm not really sure. As soon as I get done uploading this, I'm letting her know so she can upload hers. Mine comes first. So what we're doing is the napkin / printed tissue paper swap. Yeah, I can talk good today. What we'll be doing is setting this up the same way as the last one. The only difference is who you'll be sending your information to. Stacy is helping me head this one up. She's going to be hosting this swap. What we'll do is you will send your name, email address, and mailing address. I always want to like move over so I can put the list over here next to me. Name, email address, and mailing address, and you will email it to Stacy at this email down here at the bottom of the screen, and she will take all of that information and put you guys together in groups and then send you an email with the addresses and information of the other people in your swap group. There are a few basic rules which are on the Crazy Island Family site. Okay. Sorry about that. So there are some basic swap rules that apply. I have posted them over on the Crazy Island Family page, but for those of you who are not a part of that, I'm going to run through them really quickly. Okay, the first thing is obviously participation is optional. To be a Crazy Island Family member, you don't have to participate in these swaps. You will need to provide your name, email, and mailing address to the host of the swap. That information will only be shared with the other people in your swap group. I will never ever share your information with anyone else, or will I sell your information. Participants will be randomly grouped together for your swap group for each swap. So it'll change with each swap. You'll get a different group. There will be no requests for being matched with a specific person allowed. So you get who you get in this case. The swaps are open to all group members, whether you are a new artist or an experienced artist. And we have members from all over the world, so international shipping charges could apply in your swap group. If finances are a big issue for you, you may request in your email to only receive U.S. group members in your swap group. Unfortunately, international members cannot request this because we don't have enough of you from the same country to be able to do that most of the time that are actually participating in the swap. I get a lot of US people, so you guys can request. If you are more than willing and happy to have international members or have all internationals or something like that, feel free to let Stacy know in the email that you can do that. If you don't put anything, you'll be randomly matched together and you may get some international and some US. So, that's it. Please be certain that you have the means, the money for the shipping, and the time to participate in the swap before you sign up. We would rather that you guys didn't have to back out. It happens sometimes, we understand. But just to make it a little easier on the person who's hosting the swap, please make sure that you can participate pending any kind of, emergency or something. Try to make sure that you can actually, complete the swap. We would appreciate that. And once the swap groups are selected and sent out, please don't back out at that time. If you have to back out at all, please do so before the swap groups are sent out. I would really appreciate that. And then again, if you don't like what you receive in your swap, you may not return it. This is one of those things that's subjective. Art is subjective. What people like is different. So my recommendation is that if it's not to your liking, just please be gracious to the sender and be blessed by whatever you received. In the case of this swap, if you don't like what you get, it's napkins. You can always send them in another swap. You can always share with friends. There's other things that you can do. You can even stretch your artistic abilities by trying something that's outside of your comfort zone and create something with the napkins that you get that you think you don't like. You might be surprised at what you can come up with and how creative it can help you be. Sorry. I keep getting dry mouth, so I'm going to be drinking through the video. I apologize. Okay, so what we're doing, napkins, printed napkins. They don't have to be black and white. I mean, they can be just patterned napkins. I keep pulling black and white. What is wrong with me? Let's see. I'll find one that's not black and white. There we go. I got butterflies. Okay, so a lot of us have been buying napkins because they're way fun to use in our art journal pages. You can take your napkin, most of them have two pieces, and separate the two pieces, and what you end up with is a very, very thin tissue-like piece of printed paper that you can then apply into your art journal and collage it down, and it looks awesome. So this is what we're doing. 10 items per package. Trying to keep the shipping to be reasonable. Napkins are light, but they are a little bulky, so fitting them into a regular size envelope may be possible, may not. It might take you a couple of stamps to get it out, which internationally could cost you just a couple of dollars, more than you expect. So be prepared for that. But what we're doing is 10 items to try and keep it from being too crazy ridiculous. That would mean 10 napkins. I have 10 napkins here. So this is how small I could probably get it to ship in. I could probably fit this in close to a regular size envelope. If you would also like to swap, you can swap printed tissue paper. One sheet of printed tissue paper or one napkin up to 10 items. That's what we're doing. Please don't swap plain solid colored tissue paper. We are simply yeah, I can talk today. We are strictly saying printed tissue papers of any kind. 10 different ones if you can. No, 10 different ones, because it's not really fair if somebody gets, 5 different patterns of, 2 each of a napkin. So we're going to have to say 10. If you're having trouble finding napkins and tissue paper, you might have to wait until the next swap so you can build up your collection. But for now, we're doing 10 different patterns, 10 different napkins, 10 different tissues in whichever combination you want. This is meant to be a napkin swap, so it would be better if you tried to stick with as much napkins as possible and maybe throw in a couple sheets of the tissue paper. That's where I'm headed though, but I know some people may not be able to find all napkins, but they have some printed tissue paper, so I'm trying to help you out there. But we're trying to do the napkins. And I say 10 different ones because we are doing groups of 5 this time. Also, this is also going to help you with your shipping. We're making the groups smaller, so a group of 5, which means that you will only have to ship out 4 packages instead of 5 like we did with the last one. So 4 packages of 10. Each package can have the same 10. Just make sure that each package has 10 different patterns in it. So what you should end up with after you send out your napkins, when you receive your pack, is you should receive up to 40 different pattern napkins or different patterns of tissue paper. That's kind of cool. 40 different, I mean, you might get some duplicates if the people in your group happen to shop at the same stores and they happen to send you the same one. That's possible. It's entirely possible. But there's a good chance that you'll get 10 different patterned napkins or tissue papers to use in your art journal. I think this is super cool. I'm very, very excited about it. I think I've covered everything. Don't forget to head over to Gina Aaron's site, subscribe to her site so that you can get the notification whenever she announces the additional swap for the month of May. Again, hers is going to be in handmade item, whereas mine is just swapping out something you've purchased. So this is why we're able to run 2 this month, because all you have to do is create your packages and post them. You don't have to make anything. For Gina's, you're going to have to make something. Or send something you've already made. Yeah, you'll see. She'll tell you all about it. I'm not telling you what she's doing because, well, it's a secret. So, y'all have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.